To the Hansley Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Thursday, September 6, 2012. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,681. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 1,374. We had 54 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and no new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. Very bullish market internals today. For the volatility, we saw 670,000 contracts traded on the VIX today, with 91 million in total premiums paid, which is very big volume here. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio in September, we saw a 3 reading, which is bullish, with 28% of the total premiums paid. In October, a 2.82 reading, which is also bullish, with 26% of the total premiums paid. For November, we saw a 0.98 reading, which is neutral with 18% of the total premiums paid, and in January 14.98 reading, which is very bullish with 18% of the total premiums paid. You could see the bullish sentiment here in the dollar weighted. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. We have a big update today, 2% or 28 handles for the day. Pretty good day for the market overall after Mario Draghi and ADP's number came out. We talked about yesterday and the day before about a possible breakdown or breakout based on the levels we were seeing on the Sigma channels. Very tight volatility was telling us that maybe something was coming up. We talked about these targets. 1424 was our target. We blew away that target and went to 1432. That's positive 3 sigma on the daily chart. Very good action here, but we must take into consideration we are short term overbought. This is very short term, and take this into consideration also that tomorrow we have non-farm payrolls. Pretty much the market is gonna act depending on that number. If we go here to our levels, we talked about the weekly support, pivot, and resistance for SPX, and we talked about the 1416 first target and 1425.75 second target. We blew up the target, went past it, and now we're looking for 1435. We pretty much touched it, but again we did a new high for the year, 4-year high for the market. Very good action overall, and we continued throughout the day, finished at the highs of the day, which was really positive. Tomorrow oil is gonna be news driven based on non-farm payroll. Take again into consideration maybe a good number is not gonna be enough to keep the market this high. Let's go. So we're looking for SPX 1425 as support number 1 and 1416 number 2. Maybe if we get a big miss tomorrow, even going to 1406. If we got a good number, we're looking for 1435 and maybe 1440. Those are gonna be the targets on the upside and downside. Let's go to SPY. Here we have SPY 60-minute chart, and let's get the levels here. We're looking for 144, let's call it on the upside, maybe 145. That's on the very good news, and in case we sell off somewhat, maybe come back a little, 143 and 142 levels. Those are gonna be the two supports we have, and in case we get a big miss, 141.14 weekly pivot. Those are gonna be the numbers. Remember again, we had a huge update today, 2% for SPY, and we have a new high for the year. For the Qs, here we have the Qs again, high for the year. Everything pretty much same that we've been talking for SPX and SPY, and we're looking for 70 on the upside, and in case we miss, maybe looking for 68.70 or 68.10. Those are gonna be the targets here on the Qs. We're gonna have to watch what the number comes out tomorrow. IWM, very interesting pattern here, or an IWM. Here we have the 60-minute chart. We are past all the resistances, and we're talking here. We're gonna look at the downside targets here. We're looking for 82.75 and 82 after that. A big miss maybe could take us to 81.13, but that's a very big drop for a one-day trade. So we're looking for 82.75, 82. Those are our two targets on the downside. On the upside, we talked about this inverse head and shoulders formation here, and we wanted to see a close above 82.5. Well, today we had this close a lot above 82.5, and now our upside target here is the high of the year. We're looking for this high of the year, 84.20s maybe, or even going to a new high. The high so far is 84.66, so let's target that on the upside. GLD. Good day for GLD. Here we have again pretty much up 0.4%, and now we are at 164.88. We touched our target of 165.71 in the morning, and then we sold off quite a bit, but not much. Again, we're still on very good territories here on GLD. We're looking for tomorrow 167.30, and that's gonna be our final target here on the upside. No go here on the 170 for GLD. That's too far away for one day. If we look at the daily chart for GLD, very important here, we continue to be on the positive 1, positive 2 sigma channel. We've talked about continuing in this level. We can continue higher, slowly but steady higher, and our target would be 166.16. That would be pretty good level here for the metal GLD. Last chart we're gonna look, VIX. Here we have the daily chart for VIX, and we have a big down day today, 12% lower. We stopped at 0.6, and we were talked about 14.26 as the downside target. We're gonna continue to look at 14.26 tomorrow if we get a good number on non-farm payrolls, and if we don't, we're looking for a test of this 200-day moving average of 1961. That's gonna be the two targets for the VIX tomorrow. That's it for the charts today. Have a great day. We have a special offer by TradeStation. Get your Hamstring Analytics proprietary indicators paid by TradeStation. Contact Active Traders office in Chicago, Peter Albino, at the number listed below. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.